Hi everyone, Jack from Maths Forge. In today's lesson, we're going to be dividing mixed numbers. So let's take a look at our first example. Here we have 6 divided by 1 over 3. Now you should know how to divide fractions, and if you don't, check out the lesson on dividing fractions. So as we know from dividing fractions, we keep the first number the same, we change the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and we flip the second fraction around. So it's going to be 3 over 1. Now at this stage, how do we multiply the whole number by the fraction? Well, we know from multiplying fractions that we should put the 6 as a 6 over 1 and multiply that by 3 over 1. So this is going to be 6 multiplied by 3, which is 18, and 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1. And of course, 18 over 1, 18 divided by 1, can simply be written as 18. And if we check our answer, there it is. Let's take a look at another one-star example. So we have 30 divided by 3 over 5. So I'm going to keep the first number the same. I'm going to multiply instead of divide and flip the second fraction around. So it's going to be 5 over 3. I'm going to rewrite my 30 as 30 over 1 and multiply that to 5 over 3. 30 times 5 is 150. And 1 times 3 is 3. So now we have to simplify this further. So it's going to be 15 divided by 3, which is 5, and then there's a 0 at the end, so the answer is 50. And this should be our final answer. Let's check it. There it is. So let's take a look at this 2-star example. We have a half divided by 13. So the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to write my 13 as 13 over 1. The second step I'm going to do is keep the first fraction the same, change the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and flip the second fraction around, so it's going to be 1 over 13. I'm now going to carry out this calculation. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 multiplied by 13 is 26. And since we can't simplify this any further, this should be our final answer. Let's check it. There it is. Let's try another 2-star example. So we have 4 over 5. Divided by 9, I'm going to write divided by 9 over 1. I'm then going to keep the first fraction the same, change the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, and flip the second fraction around. So now we can carry out this calculation. 4 times 1 is 4, and 5 times 9 is 45. Now, can we simplify this? I don't think we can. The only numbers we can divide 4 by are 2 and 4. And 2 and 4 does not go into 45 as this is an odd number. So I think this is our final answer in its simplest form. And if we check the answers, there it is. Now let's move on to a 3-star example. So we have 2 mixed numbers dividing by each other. So the first step I'm going to do is change them to improper fractions. So I'm going to do the whole number 2 multiplied by 2, which gives us 4. And then add this to the numerator 1, which gives us 5. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Over the original denominator 2. And this is going to be divided by 3 times 4, which is 12, added to 3, which is 15, over the original denominator 4. Now I'm going to keep the first fraction the same and flip the second fraction around. Remember to changing the division symbol to a multiplication symbol, so that's going to be 4 over 15. And if we carry out this calculation now, 5 times 4 is 20, 2 times 15 is 30. And now this can be simplified further. I know that I can divide the numerator and the denominator by 10. This is the largest number that you can divide into both the top and the bottom. So go ahead and do that. And this simplifies our fraction 2. 20 divided by 10 is 2 over 30 divided by 10 is 3. And this should be our answer in its simplest form. Let's check our answer. There it is, 2 over 3. And that's it for dividing mixed numbers.